Patchwork Heart is back, and I'm here with a member of the Zuffa Police Discord, Sarah. Say hi to the people, Sarah.
Hola.
We're going to be going over Slyfox again, because he's apparently back at it, and is threatening to kill himself if his victims don't shut up. Yeah, he's actually doing that. So I thought I would make his little blog, theracingdemon.tumblr.com, public for all of you, and go through all of the evidence I've collected over the past year of his abuse, predatory nature, and the recent evidence I acquired that he likes to look at pictures of naked children. Because, let's face it, there is no God.
Obviously not.
Alright, so let's switch over to the evidence first. We can go through the organized archive. Let's start with the admissions, shall we? These two are videos that are already available. They're the confession calls. They're explicit audio of Glenn admitting to be a predator. Would we like to listen to that?
Of course.
Alright. Well, let me play it.
Uh-oh.
Open with video player for Google Drive. Here we go. File not found. Wow. Wow, Google, you're so helpful.
Truly.
You're so helpful. Well, it's okay. It's on my YouTube channel.
It is?
Yeah, I published this
Where?
audio a long time ago.
Oh, a long time ago.
Here we are. It was over a year ago.
That's right, everybody. It's a double feature today.
Let's skip to the actual audio.
Okay, so there you go. So we are here today to basically, this is our olive branch, for our metaphorical olive branch for you. And this olive branch comes with, assuming that we get the whole truth, this olive branch means that we can potentially work on getting you back into the fan court and in the good graces of people such as my. So just so you know. However, you have to be
I had to
incredibly
censor the
truthful.
names.
Like, no bullshitting, no lies, okay? Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, perfect. So, did you know he was 15?
No.
Okay, because we have screenshots proving otherwise.
Well, I don't even remember her even mentioning her age.
I'm gonna add in. I do believe that it was there before or after he joined the fan court.
This was there, but this was there during his time in the fan court.
Okay, well then, they would have said that.
She actually joined about a few days after me because I remember her joining maybe about 2 days after I had joined.
Okay, well then you should have seen the introduction because I believe they say they're 15 in the introduction.
So, and again, we need you to be truthful here. Like, honestly, have some evidence to prove otherwise.
Even if you didn't know, you confirm you acknowledge it. Oh. Okay.
But you also knew before, correct? Screenshots saying that you did.
Somebody had a conversation with you and sent us the screenshot saying that you knew before you made them a mod.
And that's fine. We just need to know. We need to hear you say it.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but if there is screenshots that say I knew, then I pretty much knew.
I just need a yes or no. Did you know that it was 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And when you gave her the status of co-owner, knowing that she was 15. You allowed her to view pornography, correct? Or rather, I should say, did you allow her to view pornography knowing that she was 15?
No, because before I even made her a co-owner, there was already filters that were going to shield that. And the thing was that when you're a co-owner, you got access to every channel that's
Right.
in there.
Right.
And it was supposed to be that because it was her, there was supposed to be filters so that she didn't have to go into those chats specifically.
But
The
that's
filters
not.
never worked, and she
Yeah.
mentioned that before too, because we talked about it while you were in a voice chat one day, and she asked you about that.
And again, you have to be honest here. So you gave her co-owner and did not lock those channels, even though you knew she was 15, correct? Yes, or yes, I should say yes or no.
Yes.
So knowing that she was 15, you still gave her co-owner, which gave her access to all the channels, including NSF. Did you allow her to see NSFW content in that respect?
Yes, but in those chats, the not safe for work stuff, there wasn't anything in particular like okay, there wasn't anything R-rated in there. The only thing that I
There
remember
was has-been porn in there.
There was porn.
Because the what's his name, the Rainbow Alistair guy posted it.
Rainbow Alistair. That doesn't ring a bell, but
Guy, whatever his name was, somebody posted porn in there in the time that I was on the server because I was checking because I was a moderator and I was checking the chat and then just asked me about it in DMs, you know what was going on in that chat.
Basically what we're saying, sorry. So basically you allowed Nyx to see pornography by not. Did you allow Nyx to see pornography by not locking the channels from her?
No.
What do you mean no?
Because I know that me and were the ones that set up the not safe for work things.
Right.
But she
And
had
when-
co-owner and administrator, which lets you see all the channels. So even if you had set that up properly, which by the way, I had a couple members ask me saying they told me they could see the not safe for work channels, but they didn't have that role. And when I went to see the role as a mod, it was completely useless at the bottom of the list. So it was never complete before Real left the server.
Yeah, because because before Real and I because before left the server, we were already beginning talks to fix the not safe for work chats and create a role
Right.
that was called Erotic City.
Okay.
Yes,
But
that's what-
here's the thing. The point that we're trying to make is that you knew Nyx was underage. You already said yes. And that even though you knew she was underage, she still had access to NSFW.
Basically, she had administrator and she could see those channels. Do you confirm that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna move on to the next question. And again, we have screenshots of everything, so we just prefer if you're truthful and honest, because that's the only way we can help fix the situation.
I can bring up this next thing, considering it's affected me in the past too.
Yeah, go for it.
What we want to ask is they need to know about the past so we can move on from this, because people are calling saying these guys are lying. They're not going to say whether you did it or not to the people on the server, but they need to know in the past you role played and wrote, you know, erotic fiction of Door. That's what they hear, and I've heard it. Now I'm here to help you through this because you've told me before, right? They just need to hear it themselves because they want to know the truth. So you have done this before, correct?
Yes, it was a past that I've been trying to put behind me for quite a while now.
Alright, so that's confession number 1. There's a little more after, but we're going to be covering what he admits there later in the video. Confession number 2 is my favorite, because that one has Leo Convoy in it. Do you know who Leo Convoy is, Sarah?
Yeah,
He
I
is,
know who Leo is.
he is a very fun man to work with. I have never appreciated working with a man that skilled.
I've never worked with Leo before, but I can imagine.
I fully recommend it. All right, confession audio number 2 is the intro.
Boy.
Sly, just for my confirmation, how old are you?
28.
Have you been sending sexual imagery, conversations, texts, or anything of the like to people under the age of 18?
No.
It's a lie. I mean, we have a recording of you saying otherwise.
Alright, we need a lie detector. Shut up.
Guys.
When you say text message, you're thinking, what did I get these people's phone numbers and texted them?
No, you did it on Discord, my dude. You
Any
did it on
sort of-
Discord.
Any sort of digital communication. Any.
Even like Hangouts or basically
What part
just
of any is hard to comprehend here?
Because you didn't say any. I just heard text messages and.
Did
all
you
the
send
examples.
any? If you want to try to split hairs here, son, we can do that, or I can have your address within 10 minutes. You make your call.
You don't need to look for it. I already have a picture of his driver's license.
Oh, fantastic. Even better. So let's try this again, Slyfox. Have you ever had any sort of sexual communication with somebody under the age of 18?
Yes.
All right, and how old was this individual?
It was Nick's 13.
And what did you send?
What did I say?
Yes.
Or send?
What did you send or say, or whatever the communications context was?
It was say because I was pretending to sound like Alistair.
Okay, I don't care. Hold on.
There's more than that.
Hold on.
Hold on. Sorry.
Let me be very clear here. I don't care about what make-believe character you're ERPing with XYZ from ABC Universe. What did you send or say?
Well, first of all, I didn't send any imagery to Nyx. In voice calls, it was trying to fluster, but it never got any further than just regular metaphors. I never said I wanted to put my dick in her ever. It was always just, very minuscule metaphors is really
And
what it came down to.
At what point did you think that was appropriate with the age gap between you two?
And that's confession number 2. It's only a part of what is a very long audio that I really do need to just publish in full on the website. And with those two, the last 3 confessions were written. This one was after we outed him as a predator. It's confession 3. Can you see it, Sarah?
I can just look at the screenshot. Hang on.
Cool.
I gotta pull it up. Alright.
I've been forced to confess about my past so that Tony can give you all back our accounts. The rumors you heard of me making Dora porn were true. In my past, I made images and used roleplay accounts. I never had any intentions of going after real kids or anything. And yes, the images are real. And my past came back to haunt me. Everything is true. I'm not a real pedo, and everyone, including Scorpid, should know that. But yes, I made the threats, the images, the accounts, everything. I'm sorry if I've hurt any of you. I'm sorry about what happened. This is 100% my fault. You're right, Sly. It is. And then here's one from a Twitter that was taken down not long after this post was made. This is late, I know, but I have to admit, I have a problem. People have chased me down for my past, and I can't take this anymore. I have a very bad problem. I've been called a pedophile, a groomer. I am those things. I have a problem. I want this pain to stop. I fucked up badly, and I apologize for all that I hurt. I'm deeply sorry to all I hurt. I regret everything I did in my past. I need help. I have a very bad problem. I'm sorry to all I've hurt or stabbed. I want to change. Help, please. God.
How long ago was that? Oh,
that was
September
that
2019.
was September of last year.
Yeah. And now he's got victims again.
And this one was from 3 months before that on his Slyfox RFP Twitter, one of many that have been purged. I have to admit something. You may have seen posts about a Mojaraka. Well, I'm here to say I was once Mojaraka. I was Mojaraka, but not anymore. That was my earliest persona. I abandoned it a while back. But yes, once again, I was Mojaraka. So that is a total of 5 confessions, 3 of which I had nothing to do with. So he at the very least admits to what he's done. Or at least, he usually does. Lately, he's been backsliding. Next, let's go to Sly Lashing Out, because there is something in here I want to show you guys. Today, I got screenshots from some of Sly's victims. They're also posted on Twitter, showing that he's threatening them. Alright, I'm gonna say this, and it's very concerning. You and Nifty have been causing lots of stress for Park and myself. You basically abandoned us right after I gave you admin, and Nifty was found to be one of the people behind the raids, and also took what I said completely out of context. I had high hopes for you as an admin. I wanted to see what you could do. Instead, you abandoned us, and then started to harm Park by forcing her to choose between more pain and... Jesus, these were submitted out of order. Jesus, these are so out of order. Come on, Google Chrome, get your shit together. Oh, fuck, these are way out of order.
I think it's the continue to harass one where it continues.
Oh, here's the right order. Hello there, AJ. Didn't know you had a Tumblr. I see you and Nifty want me dead. Also, you and Baby aren't seeing me dig my own grave. That was a bit extreme. Alright. And then started to harm Park by forcing her to choose between more pain or getting me kicked off. Did you know Park has anxiety, depression, also 2 other issues too? That's not for you to disclose, Sly. She cannot handle stress well, and you and Nifty are giving her stress by bad-mouthing the place and gave you guys your starts. Plus put you both on the map. Nifty has been doing this Me Too shit. Why do pedophiles always act like the Me Too movement isn't legitimate? And it's caused quite a bit of pain. Also, advertising the fan court, saying it's better, seeing you two want communism and lies instead of a safe haven. That's just sad. I'm going to give you and Nifty 2 options here. Option 1, you and Nifty stop harassing Park and I and cease talking badly about our server and about me. And remove any and all bad reviews or things you said about us and stop harassing Park, myself, and everyone who's on our server for good and go on your merry way. Or, option 2, you continue to harass us till me and Park both kill ourselves. Do you know Park and I both almost tried to kill ourselves very recently? That's how badly this harassment has affected Park and I. If you continue to harass and we kill ourselves, guess what? You and Nifty will end up in jail for murder and harassment. Just think, both your lives will be over with that. You'd end up in juvenile hall with her. You two would do some serious time. No more talking about Alistair or Nifty outside in the world. No more anything except bars and surprise meet. Is he threatening a child with prison rape? Really? You're really Sly.
Kind of.
You're threatening children with prison rape. Really? You think that's...
Well, I mean, he's a pedo. What do you expect?
It's your choice. Choose wisely, but please remember this. I never harmed you. I never groomed Nifty. I'm not a pedophile or groomer. It's your choice. Stop the harassment right now and cut all ties to trolls. Or watch two of your former friends die, and you and Nifty get rooms with bars and life without parole. Oh, and don't dox this DM either. You can't dox a DM, you dumbass. Doxing is when you release private information such as social security numbers. You moron. If you do, it won't be pretty. Choose wisely. End this war, or because of flash in the pan in jail. What? Oh, I almost forgot. Patrick has to remove every video she did of me too, cause otherwise she'll end up in jail too. She harassed minors. She really did. She blackmailed and emotionally harmed minors. So maybe you two should harass her. She harassed minors. I never did. First of all, I'm not a girl, dumbass. Stop calling me she. For fuck's sake. How hard is it to grasp that someone is non-binary? I swear to God, you have no brain cells left. It's they, them. God, if you want anyone to take you seriously, at least use the right pronouns. And second of all, I did not harass Suki. I talked to her twice. 2 times. Two times. And all I did was say that if she didn't stop posting porn, I would tell her mother. How is that harassment? How is that harassment? What you're doing, threatening fucking prison rape on children, that is harassment. Jesus Christ. There's also in here evidence of Slyfox telling people to kill themselves, threatening to kill himself or self-harm.
That's always fun.
Him threatening to kill himself over getting his Twitter suspended. Him doxing Monstrous. The phone number is no longer her number, so it's fine for it to be out there. Like, this isn't her number anymore. It was a throwaway number she created specifically for this. Like, in case she got doxed.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just a lot here. He also is fond of the words faggot and the N-word. And the C slur. The one for Asians.
Oh.
He really likes slurs. There's the testimony folder, which is... Well, let's look. This is Nyx, one of the victims that came forward, and has been very public about the fact that she was abused. This is proof of her claiming that she was 15 at the time. This screenshot right here, if you see at the bottom, Jesus, it's not letting me zoom in. Right at the bottom, there is a voice-connected screenshot right here. It says NSFW Rogue Fox Productions. This is an NSFW chat room. Nyx is the 4th from the left image in here. Slyfox is also in this chat. So this is proof that he was in an NSFW chat room with a child. And right here above that, it's him saying that he wants to do a dirty impression for Nyx. This is him straight up claiming intent to sexually harass a child. We also have a minor by the name of Sugar detailing some of what Slyfox does in his private Discord. He did a lot of bad-mouthing of other servers, and he threw fits whenever he felt like he was being attacked. I never saw him do anything pedo-ish when I was in his servers, but all he did was deny the allegations with no proof whatsoever. What do you mean by fits? Like yelling at his offenders and threatening suicide. So he has a pattern of threatening to kill himself. And then this is one that I'm really interested in. I got this a couple of days ago. I think about a week to a week and a half. And it is Slyfox defending possession of child pornography because he was found to... The dumbass handed his Google login to somebody. So we have access to an archived version of his search history, which shows that he looks at pictures of naked children. Roger Skin confronted him, saying, "I'm not helping until you answer my question, you spaz. Do you think it's okay to search for that?" "Yes, it's okay, because there's nothing wrong with that. No, stop these trolls. It's not okay. Looking at kids' privates is not okay. Self-harming! It is the definition of pedophilia." No, it's not. It's not the definition at all. And I guess on a literal level, it's not the definition, because the definition of pedophilia is an attraction to minors, not the act of jerking it to naked kids. That's just child molestation. Or consumption of child porn, depending on whether or not the child is digital or real. But here he is actively defending possessing child porn. Actively defending it. So far, Sarah, do you think that this is substantial enough evidence to show that Sly is a predator?
Yeah, especially the Google history. Yeah. I'm pretty sure possession, or even looking at it, is a felony.
It definitely is. Now, I'm not going to be showing the Dora porn itself, because I don't think any of you want to be traumatized by that. But, do you remember earlier the admission of him being Mojaraka?
Yeah.
Well, here's a screenshot from the Dora the Explorer fandom wiki of all of the Mojaraka submissions to the fandom wiki. All of the contributions he made. Let's look at some of these names. FileDiegoPenis.jpg. FileDiego's penis with an apostrophe s.jpg. The Fantastic Voyage Inside Dora, also known as Inside Dora's Body. Dora Topless. DoraBellyButton.jpg, which he has a known belly button fetish. Dora has sex with Boots, renamed to Dora and Boots Naked Day.
Isn't that bestiality too?
Yeah, which makes him also a zoophile.
Great.
Those are just the legible names. This is his fanfiction.net account, Mojaraka. Tails and Cosmo, can I see your belly button? That is belly button porn written about Tails the Fox, also known as Miles per Hour. The old clubhouse. The Chattanooga cat's grasshopper breaks down in front of what the cats think is an old house. I don't know if that one is not safe for work, but the last one is. The chicken pox. When Bonkers comes down with the chicken pox, Dora comes by to help him get better. That one was a nightmare to read. There's also The
Isn't-
Voyage Inside Dora, which is just straight up porn.
Isn't Tails like 4 years old?
Yes.
Fantastic.
This, which I have zoomed in on, is a this is a DeviantArt journal from someone known as Defender of the Flowers about a man named Solid Mario. Solid Mario is a Simpsons porn producer. He draws naked pictures of Bart Simpson. And he draws pictures of Bart getting molested by adults.
Yep.
Do you know Solid Mario and the extent of his abuse?
Not at all, but I've kind of skimmed the entry.
Cool. So, for the people watching, Solid Mario had a habit of using the rape porn he made to groom minors, allegedly. We don't know if he was ever convicted. But he was a long-term predator, basically. He made a lot of porn of underage characters, a lot of rape porn specifically. He also had a Dora the Explorer fetish. And he would get his Dora porn from Mojaraka. Solid Mario and Mojaraka are both very close, and I've been trying to see if I can find more on Solid Mario, because I feel like if I could find any substantial evidence of him preying on a child using the porn Mojaraka or Slyfox made for him, I feel like that would make this case a lot stronger.
Yeah.
I want to go through his Google search history since we have the chance. Show you guys the kind of shit he looks at. Not the actual images themselves. I would never do that to you. Radio Fastlane Google Archives. Radio Fastlane is his account. Oop. Wrong file. Here we are. Image search. My activity. Searched for kids showing their belly buttons.
Oh boy.
That's the first one on the list. Here it is again, September 8th, 2019. Kids showing their belly buttons.
It's quite a internet history there.
Viewed image from Daily Mail, viewed image from PBS, fan pop, lifting.
Oh, there's.
Oh my!
I'm not going.
Oh my! Well, at least they're not naked.
Yeah.
But holy shit! I'm going to avoid clicking images in the future. But as you can tell, he has a very active belly button fetish. Viewed image, viewed image. I don't know what 3timesthegiggles.com is, but I am worried it might be a child porn distribution site. Again, September 8th, literally the day before, every day he jerks off to kids showing their belly buttons. Mom-tastic.
That's right.
Baby center. This is specifically the Radio Fastlane history. I was able to get the archive of it from someone by the name of Lou, who has also been archiving Sly's ongoing abuse for a while. A lot of these are image files that I cannot open for fear that it is child porn. Not on stream. I have looked at a lot of these just to clarify the evidence, and quite a bit of these image.wixmp are naked or undressed children. Or art of naked or undressed children. He has a vast affinity for underage kids. Usually between the ages of 4 and 13. Again, the day before that, kids showing their belly buttons. Cartoon Network clearance belly button. So a lot of these are cartoons, but a lot of them are also real children.
Just like stock photos and stuff?
Yeah, like stock photos of naked kids.
Ew.
I really don't want to expose people to the kind of images that he was looking at.
Probably get you banned as well.
Oh, it definitely would. Where's the one where he searches for himself? Nifty X Husk. With the fact that one of the kids he harassed went by the username Nifty, that has some connotations.
I can't actually look at the history part.
It's in a zip file. Just go over to the live stream itself. I'll get you the link.
I'm looking at the live stream.
Ah, can you not see it?
No, I can't look at the history personally.
Ah, no, it's fine. You don't have to. That's what I'm here to do. Just holy shit. Almost every day is a different instance of him looking at, like, belly button porn. That's such a specific kink. And, like, I wouldn't be kink shaming him for it if he wasn't a pedophile.
Or, if it wasn't of children. Mostly.
Yeah, like, if he wasn't jerking off to kids, I wouldn't judge him. But he's jerking off to kids, so, like, morally, I have to judge him.
Yeah.
Sesame Street belly button. Sesame Street has real kids on it, so.
Yep.
Tweeny's belly button.
Why did he give out his Google login first place?
Because he's stupid. He gave it to a member of the Bread Gang, which are people who helped me bust him in the first place. There's also an archive here of his NSFW role-playing of Dora the Explorer.
Oh, yeah. I saw
and the edits. This will, when I publish this footage on YouTube.
Oh, look, there's that driver's license.
Yeah, I censored his address and everything, but this is Slyfox. This is William Glenn Locke. He looks like a cracked out Aaron Hansen. Like, he looks like what happens when you order the Game Grumps on Wish.
I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out.
But with all of this, I have submitted it to the Cybercrimes Division of my local police. All of this. Once this footage is re-uploaded to YouTube, I'm going to be releasing the archive of evidence as well. Do not go into this folder if you are not prepared to see some really fucked up shit. There are a lot of images he drew of Dora having, like, 2 penises, a lot of porn. And do not click on the links in his Radio Fastlane Google search history because there is so much child porn. There are so many naked kids. I'm never going to be able to unsee that. Unless you are 18 and your purpose is exclusively to report this to the police, then I would suggest you don't click this. Don't click the Radio Fastlane part. Stay out of this. That will scar you for life.
Oh boy.
Now, let's go back to his Tumblr, shall we? Slyfox is making some, allegations against me and my friends.
Which is always fun.
Yeah.
Especially when they're slanderous, kinda.
And don't forget
harassment.
horrorphobic.
Yeah.
Alright, Sarah, you sound absolutely bored.
No. I'm kinda just reading through all this stuff.
That's fair. Just checking in with some small reports. After getting rid of the Star Alliance, we've seen a spike in new users joining our server. However, once again, we lost our levels and went back to level 1, so we definitely need some help there. In the whole Pachymon Hellboy saga, I don't have much new as of yet. When I do, it'll be released in due time. I know that Patchy is still being an absolute moron, and at this moment is trying to find more minors to abuse, blackmail, and harass. Evidence where? Evidence where? Show me the evidence. Hell, they, even supports sex workers going to conventions where the majority audience are minors. No, that's a lie. I said in live streams that I fully support sex workers working vending booths at adult-only after-dark events. Do you know what adult-only is? Do you know what adult-only is, you fucking pedophile?
Apparently not. Especially considering he doesn't understand the, child pornography. How that kind of makes him a pedophile.
Yeah, right? It's weird because as shown in past vlogs, Patchy is supposed to be this white knight SJW defeating people she herself calls pedos. Again, I'm not a girl. I'm not a woman. I'm intersex. So why would you be defending sex workers? Because consenting adults doing what they want with their bodies is completely valid? At least I don't consume child porn like you do, buddy. It'll be a sight that will live on as the day we destroyed Patchy. Jesus Christ. Why is he assuming that sex workers would sell anything to children? That's not how that works. It's an 18+ event. It's an adults only event. Children are banned from the premises.
Yeah. And even if they do get in, it wouldn't be technically illegal or because for it to be illegal, you have to willingly sell it to a minor. Which is how, like, porn sites and stuff get around that. Because they're not willingly giving pornography to a minor.
Yeah, especially since the minors would be, like, everyone's going to be carded at that con. Now, I have other reasons why I disagree with Sequestria Fest. Mainly because their security system is absolute shit.
Oh yeah, that whole doxing thing recently.
Whoever the fuck did the doxing and set up that document to be publicly available. Whoever the fuck did that, I hope they get caught. Because over 50 people were doxed.
Including a minor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Mintheart, a very popular fandom artist, and someone I've been mentoring for a while now. She's also a CSA survivor.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. She's one of the smartest kids I've ever come across in my life. She's incredibly intelligent, and I think that when she turns 18 and moves out and goes out into the world, I think she'll be just fine. I think she'll do great. She has a lot of potential. She's very smart. I think she's going to be okay. But
yeah.
Sequestria Fest explicitly stated on their website that the NSFW vendors, like the sex workers, the clop producers, the pornographic docky salesman, hi Drew, people like that are going to be working the After Dark event, which is an adult only event, and everyone's going to be carded, which means they have to show their ID proving that they are an adult. If a child gets into that event, that is illegal. I support consenting adults doing things with other consenting adults, you fucking moron. Have you ever seen a man so stupid?
Yeah, there's one in my replies right now.
Really?
Yeah, Cruisender, dude.
Who's Cruisender?
Oh boy, he defends pedophilia. You've never seen him before?
Nah, I'm relatively new to the whistleblower game. I usually just go after individual pedophiles.
He's great. I posted him earlier in the chat.
Let me have a look.
It was like 10 minutes before you sent your message that the dude was threatening his victims.
Oh, in the ANTF chat.
Yes. Oh no, wait. Oh, you're a part of that too?
Yeah.
Oh, in the dumbassery screenshots. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, he keeps going. He just keeps going.
This guy. There is no age of consent law for sex. The laws say if sex under age equals crime. In fact, a lot of those law, 2 minor under the same age are breaking that law, event same age. They never mention consent. What?
I don't think he's a native English speaker.
What?
Oh, and then he's got I got 2 more screenshots of shit he says.
Oh god.
It don't say at 16 they can consent. It only say if have sex with someone over 16, that law is not apply. So if you say it is your age of consent law, a 10 years old can consent to sex. No. Not the same. The name of the law is sexual intercourse with young person. It is a statute laws. The only mention of consent in it is when a child is over 10 years old and defendant is no more older than 2 years.
Is this the same guy who the other day said that age of consent doesn't exist?
Yes.
Alright, welcome to the official age of consent legal website. This is a legal resource for children trying to see if they are being sexually abused. The
That's,
age of consent.
Slyfox blog on the stream.
Let's switch then. Here we
I think he's the one. No, he's the one that said consent doesn't exist.
Consent doesn't exist? So not consent laws.
I'm kind of surprised you don't know how consent works. Consensuality is not having consensually is not having consent.
Here.
Having consent doesn't mean you have consent. Apparently.
Here.
And apparently age of consent doesn't exist either.
This is a website called loveisrespect.org.
Yeah, he says there's no age of consent laws.
as important as consent is, we don't talk about it enough, so it's understandable if you're a little unsure about what it is and what it isn't. People typically talk about consent in the context of some kind of sexual or physical activity with a partner. In a healthy relationship, both or all partners are able to openly talk about and agree on what kind of activity they want to engage in. This whole page, I'm just gonna grab this link, and then after the stream, I'm just going to spam all of that guy's replies with a link to information about consent.
No one cares. It's specifically about him because he's considered an idiot. I kind of just got into it with him today.
He's considered an idiot. No, he is an idiot.
Yeah. You know.
Like, who the fuck is this guy?
I have no clue. I wonder if the first and last name in his are actually...
Borjalt Giles? That sounds like a French name.
It is. He speaks French.
Yeah, but don't most French schools teach English as a second language?
Apparently not.
This just baffles me.
Actually, the French students that transfer over to the schools in the U.S., they're all required to take English over there. Like all of them, it's a required class, and they all say that. I don't understand how he's so bad at it.
This is just so baffling. How is it that a majority of predators are incredibly illiterate? Like, have you noticed how a vast majority of predators do not speak English well?
Some of the zoophiles too. They're so bad.
Necrophiles are usually incredibly pretentious, I'm noticing.
Oof. I haven't even talked to any.
Holy shit, Eagles fan is fucking spamming. Spamming bits. Thank you. I'm one step closer to... Oh, somebody said Leo Man bad in the chat. Hello, thank you for purchasing the right to scream in my stream.
That'd be me.
Oh, that you?
Yes.
Hashtag Leo Man bad. Buy my Leo Man bad t-shirts. Donate to charity.
I don't mind Leo.
Leo is chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still have 45 minutes until Monstrous gets here.
Oh boy. And we've already pretty much gone through everything.
Yeah, basically. I'll just start a new stream when she gets home. Thanks for coming along for the ride, Sarah.
Oh, no problem.
Alright. I'll see you guys later, chat.